Hi guys, so this is the Akia Eggleson video. I am just going to get into it. Right away I see an indication that somebody took kind of like a wrong turn, or wherever she went that day, it was not necessarily her normal route. Like driving, for example. People sometimes have a certain way of getting from point A to point B, and it seems like in, the midst of her daily routine, she did something different, and her spirit is coming across as very nitpicky, and her energy is all about like, oh, I wish I didn't do this. If I only was like a little bit more detailed with my plans, I would not have run into these two people. So the two people that I'm getting, there's one very tall, lanky man who's medium complected, and there's another shorter man with dark features who's much darker and chubbier, younger than the taller, lanky man. The taller man, who is lanky, has a job perhaps around cars where he wears a uniform. I'm also getting the direction of west, connected to more evidence, and the location where she actually was taken. There is also somebody here who she was perhaps going to see, a male friend or a family member who didn't lead her intentionally to these people, but is the reason, it seems like, why she was going out at that particular time, and ended up running into these people. I do think that if this person that she was going to see kind of picked his brain, he may even know who these people are or have some information about them. It does look like they are looking at somebody from her past who was very short-tempered and like up and down emotionally, and this is not the person who was involved in this crime at all. It's two totally different people, again, that she just happened into. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong turn, not following the normal grid work of her day-to-day plans, and it was like the perfect storm for them to commit this act. The location that I'm getting is west, away from the first crime scene. I am also getting more evidence connected underneath a structure that is possibly dilapidated, falling down, or about to be torn down. I'm also getting here that the people involved in this, the 2 to 3 people involved in this, are not going to talk. They're not, this is not the situation where, we're looking at cases where somebody is beset by guilt and they end up squealing. No, these people are career criminals, it looks like, but they haven't been caught for what they've done a lot. So it seems like they are used to keeping like very, very heavy secrets and loads connected to what they've done, and they're not going to squeal on each other. I do see, though, that they were very sloppy when it comes to disposing evidence, and there is evidence scattered around between wherever this took place and the west. I'm also seeing a very long river beside. It's actually a location that is perhaps in between a wildlife preserve or national forest or something like that, state forest, and a industrial area. So there's that, as well as the abandoned structure, or structure that's, sort of caving in. And, the people that are involved in this, I think, although they're not going to talk, they perhaps, again, left DNA evidence behind, physical evidence behind, between the first location and the second to third locations of the crime scene. There's more evidence, it seems like, that's going to come out connected to this between now and February, the middle of the winter. I do feel, however, that it's not going to be publicized or made known for a very long time. So there is that. There is also something connected to somebody's shoes and a footprint, or debris connected to somebody's shoes, asphalt or dirt or something like that, that was left behind at another location that will be traced to somebody's shoes. So there is that as well. And and I feel as if this is all, there's going to be more and more information that comes out within the span of 5 months. So everybody stay tuned, and thank you for watching.